Welcome to the Word of Revival Devotional, where we're committed to reviving lives, reviving destinies, and drawing you closer to God to unlock and fulfill your divine purpose. Word of Revival Devotional, Word. March 30th, 2025. Subject: It's just for a season. Key verse: For our light affliction, which is but for a moment, is working for us a far more exceeding and eternal weight of glory. 2 Corinthians 4 verse 17. Let's be real, life isn't always smooth sailing. Some days it feels like everything is falling apart, and you're just hanging on by a thread. Whether it's struggling with finances, facing health challenges, dealing with relationship issues, or waiting on God for something that seems delayed, it can get overwhelming. But here's what you need to remember: it's just for a season. Whatever you're going through right now has an expiration date. God knows exactly what's happening in your life, and He hasn't forgotten you. The Bible reminds us that the challenges we face are temporary and are even working behind the scenes for our good. It may not feel like it right now, but God is setting you up for something greater. Think about Joseph. He was betrayed by his own brothers, sold into slavery, falsely accused, and thrown into prison. It seemed like his life was on a downward spiral. But that wasn't the end of his story. In one moment, God changed his season and promoted him to be the second most powerful man in Egypt. Genesis 41 verse 41. What looked like a season of endless suffering was actually preparation for something bigger. Or take Job. He lost everything: his wealth, his children, even his health. But his suffering wasn't permanent. God restored him and gave him double what he had lost. Job 42 verse 10. His crisis had a shelf life. Right now, someone reading this needs to hear this truth again: what you're going through has an expiration date. That financial struggle? Temporary. That health battle? Passing. That marital strain? Seasonal. In God's kingdom, there are no permanent crises, only divine setups for greater comebacks. Every difficult season has an end. Your situation might look impossible, but remember that God specializes in doing the impossible. Keep the faith. Your breakthrough is coming. Quote for the day: No winter lasts forever, no spring skips its turn. As seasons change, so will your situation. Prayer: Lord, thank you for reminding me that my struggles are temporary. Help me to stay strong in faith and trust that you are working things out for my good. I believe that my season of breakthrough is on the way in Jesus' name. Additional verses to read: Romans 8 verse 18, Ecclesiastes 3 verses 1 and 1 Peter 5:10. Word of Revival Devotional is written by Dr. Ernest E.J., the lead pastor of Greater Revival International Center.